Hello, I'm the Beauty Professor, and you can find my beauty blog at beautyprofessor.net. Welcome to the first ever evening beauty chat. I say first ever because I don't think I have ever filmed a video in the evening, and if I have, it's been a really long time. I prefer natural sunlight, but it's nighttime, I'm here, it's quiet, and there are a host of products that I want to talk to you about that I've been using frequently over the last few months, and I can't wait to share them with you. So let's chat. Really quickly, I hope your March has been going well. Mine has been a whirlwind. Work schedule has been crazy, all good, but definitely complex and busy. And with the move, I'm in my new house and we've been doing so much unpacking, but we just haven't had a lot of time to get all this unpacking done at once. We're doing it incrementally where we can, and I've had to just learn to chill and not try to get everything done at once. I think that's growth for me, and I'm hanging in there, but I can't wait for this place to be finished. In the meanwhile, it's definitely feeling more like home every day, and I'm grateful for that. I'm filming in our dining room. We've never had like a full-fledged dining room, and I will insert a picture of our dining set, which is an antique Saarinen mid-century set that we recently procured from our dear neighbor. We love it so much. I think that it'll be better to just have a picture of where this camera is rather than trying to pan it at this point. Also, I wanted to have Jethro come say hello. I woke him up from yet another nap, but he is definitely adjusting to the new place. It's really bright and light in here in the daytime, and I think that's good for him since he has but one eye and needs all the visibility he can get. He is as sweet as ever, and I just didn't want to have another video go by without him getting to say hello. All right, you're free now. Thank you. Love you. All right, so I want to talk about some products that I've been reaching for frequently, I've had an adequate testing time with, and I feel like they're products that are taking me from winter to spring really smoothly. Some of them are infused with way more color than I'm used to, and that'll be the case when I get to the beauty products. But I'm going to start off with some skincare and hair care, and then we'll just kind of move through our whole routine. I'm wearing everything I'm going to be talking about, so this will be my reference point, and I'll also link to any relevant reviews of the products I'm discussing. So really quickly, this sweater is from Madewell. It's a cardigan, and my mom ordered it actually. She's like, I think you'll like this. And so she picked it up for me in 2 sizes. I'm wearing it in the small rather than the extra small. Madewell runs large, but I feel like I like the extra roominess. It also has some pockets. So a great sweater that is warm yet super spring-like. My t-shirt is from Co's. I picked it up when we were in Belgium, and so I don't think I can probably link to this t-shirt anymore, but I will link to some marigold options. I feel like this color just always puts me in a better mood, and it pairs nicely, even unexpectedly, with an apricot peach shade. All right, on to the products. So for cleansing, I've been using a lot of the Planted in Beauty Polish and Resurface Detox Exfoliant. It is an exfoliant that you can use daily, morning and night. It removes all traces of makeup from my face without irritating it. It's super natural in terms of the ingredients, and I'm on almost the end of my 2nd bottle at this point. I've been using it since last year, so I can't say enough good things about it. It has been my cleanser of choice as of late. For skincare, I've been working with the Lipari White Caviar Creme Extraordinaire. Now this is a product I started using back in December before Christmas, and it was under embargo, so I couldn't write about it or talk about it until March. And so I'm so happy to get to share it now. It is an excellent anti-aging, brightening, firming, lifting formula. It's rife with vitamin C, so the brightening elements are obviously there, and it is my favorite white caviar product from Lipari to date. I think I even like it a little more than the serum, which is exceptional, because it does give you moisture, and it's like a one-step product for me. I can wear it at night, wake up with brighter, smoother skin in the morning, and then I also can wear it in the daytime under primer and of course foundation. So a great investment skincare product. Fantastic. For hair and body, I'm loving the Renovat Mighty Majesty Serum. Now, the Renovat line is one that I discovered at Indie Beauty Expo. I met the owner, her name is Michelle. She's super sweet and really knowledgeable. This is one of those products that's multitasking. You can put some on your hair to smooth things out and add some moisture, but I really like using it on my body. It's basically a blend of oils, so it adds moisture, helps you retain that hydration, and gives you a beautiful glow. While we're on the topic of hair, I have to show you once again the Hair Ritual by Ysl. This is the Precious Hair Care Oil, and it is, I think, the hero product in this line if you're looking for something to give immediate, like, detangling moisture and glow and shine to your hair. It is lightweight, it blends into the hair with ease. I like to use it as a post-shower treatment, so after shampooing, I'll just put a few pumps of this and distribute it through my hair. It makes it softer and shinier, and I'm always looking for ways to detangle because my hair is just prone to tangling. This is a marvelous product, and when people ask me where they should start with the Hair Ritual by Ysl line, I always say start with the oil and then move out from there. I am a big fan of all of the products in the collection, but this is a great entry point. On to foundation. So the foundation that I'm currently wearing, and I applied it really quickly before filming this video with my fingers, is the Ysl Cushy Cloth All-in-One Glow. I ordered this a few months ago and I'm still reaching for it frequently, and I haven't talked about it in a video, so I wanted to. I wear it in shade B40, which is good for NC 25 to 27 skin. This is as light as I'm gonna get all year long. I'm at my lightest point, and I feel like B40 is a good match. It's seamless, and it's a really effortless product to apply. So it has this pump, you just pump. I used 2 pumps all over my face and rubbed it in like I would a moisturizer, and it gives you medium coverage that is glowy but looks like real skin and stays in place. So nothing obvious, and just like I said, effortless. 2 other complexion products that are on my face right now and have been a big part of my routine lately are the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, which I believe I featured in my last video, and the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury in shade number 4, which I think was in my last video as well. But both have just been in my hands constantly, so I'm talking about them again. Under my eyes, I wear the shade 2W, and it just banishes darkness without looking obvious and certainly without creasing, which is greatly appreciated. I have swatches of every shade of this on my blog, so I'll link to it. But I will say that it's just a concealer I'm really impressed with, and I haven't felt like I've gotten really excited about concealer in a while. And the reviews on this one are stellar online. I was reading the ones on Sephora last night, and I was like, wow, other people are feeling exactly like I am about this one. In terms of a flawless filter, I think the biggest caveat with this product is that it's hard to articulate exactly what it does, but I also think that lends to its value. So it is intended to add a glow, and it does. I wear it in shade 4. I ordered this sight unseen. I matched myself just approximately, and this was the right match for my light medium skin tone. And it does have a tint, so if you're having an exceptional skin day, you could probably get away with wearing it as a glowy base. I like to use it as a light primer. It adds a glow and a little evenness, and then I follow with foundation and then add a little bit more atop my foundation, focusing on the high points of my face, down my forehead, chin, nose, Cupid's bow. It just makes your skin look its very best. Dewy, bouncy, and the light catches it without any obvious shimmer. So I'm really impressed. I did tell my mom, like, you need to try this. I can't even fully articulate what it's going to do or how you should use it, but just put it on your face and tell me what you think. And she did. I ordered her one as well, and she loves it. I mean, it's just one of those products, like every reader and follower I've had who's tried it, it reports back and says, I'm really enjoying this. I feel like it makes my skin look better. So if you're on the line about trying this, I implore you to do so. Before we move further into makeup territory, I just want to mention quickly the new nail polish from Smith & Co. called Peaceful Paranoia, which is this iridescent, creamy, nude, pink, beige, all of the above. The nail polish is a fresh shade for springtime. So even though it's not on my nails today, I am going to use it this week, and I've already used it a couple times. I'm in a bare nail stage right now. And I would say if you're looking for a really minimalist, slightly pinky tinged nude, you must consider Peaceful Paranoia. Back to the face. So for cheeks, and in this case, we're talking a hybrid between bronzer and blush. I need to show you the Dior Blush by Christian Dior in the shade Mimi Bronze, which is number 849. I ordered this because I realized I had never tried a cheek product from Dior. In all my years of testing beauty products and loving blushes, I'd never tried one from Dior. So I ordered this based on the name and the fact that it looked like a good blend of bronzy brown and a little bit of rose. And that's exactly what it is. So that's all I have on my face right now. I just put it in the hollows of my cheeks. I actually lightly applied it around the perimeters of my face, up across here. And I love the effect. It's like a wash of warm color, but nothing overt. And it doesn't have super strong color payoff, and I'm saying that because I don't think that's a bad thing when it comes to blushes sometimes, especially for me. I don't want to overdo it. And with this one, I can just build opacity where I want, but not be worried if I apply this in a quick minute that it's going to look like clownish or overdone. So that, I think, is a testament to its value rather than an issue or a detraction. While we're on the subject of applying things on one's cheeks, I have had a few of you ask me about doing a brush video, and while I have that on my to-do list, in the meanwhile I want to show you two brushes that you always see in my Instagram pictures and in blog posts. I link to them because I use them daily. They are glued to my hands. It's the Surat Artistique brushes in the cheek brush and the highlighter brush, which is a little more tapered. These are super soft, highly luxurious. I've been using them nonstop, nearly daily for well over 3 years, and they're in perfect shape still. No shedding, no issues. They're so utilitarian, and really I use this cheek one for all things cheeks. So that would be bronzer and blush, and then I use the highlighting brush for powder highlighter, but I can also just use it for cheek stuff if I need to. Sometimes it's just whatever I grab out of my makeup bag. I have these two in my bag, and then I have an identical set in my bathroom, so I can just reach for either one in either case and get my cheeks done masterfully and quickly. For eyes, I am wearing a lot more color than I usually do, and certainly in a different color palette. You can see, you can get a sense of what's going on here. It's a little peachy, there's some mint tones. What's happening? Well, it is all due to the Natasha Denona Tropic palette, which has the most stunning lineup of colors I don't normally wear on my eyes. You know I'm like a peachy, neutral, bronzy kind of girl. And while I'll probably never completely deviate from my roots, this palette has made me more adventurous. So I did a mixture of peach puff and fake tan all over my lids. And then I swept these two colors in my lower lash line, added a bit of Gusty, which is a pearly kind of iridescent pink, up to my brow bone to catch the light, and then put the Mint Frost shade, which is crazy beautiful, right on the center of my lid, tapping it in with my finger. If you've tried Natasha Denona's eyeshadows, you know they are pigmented, velvety, buttery smooth, and resistant to creasing. And I feel like the Tropic palette is just the perfect harbinger of warmer months to come. It screams summertime, and I can't wait to continue to experiment. I feel like this has gotten me out of my eyeshadow comfort zone, and I think there's probably still some more room for me to expand those boundaries, so I'm going to do so soon. Also, on my eyes, I'm wearing the Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Jazz Berry. This is not a new shade, but it's new for me. It's like a mauvey berry with a little sheen, and I put it right in my lower lash line here and just kind of smudged it out. When I apply the highliner, I get right in there, and then with a lighter shade like this rather than pure black, I just go back and forth until I get a nice deposit of color. The highliners don't budge once they set, and so is the case with Jazzberry, but I find it gives kind of a lighter effect than if I was wearing black, and yet it definitely makes the eyes pop. So I feel like this is a fun twist on color for me, and Jazzberry is now a permanent part of my makeup bag. For mascara, I've been reaching for exactly 2 formulas. The first, of course, is the by Terry Lash Expert Twist Brush. And this formula has been my love for a few months now. It has this twisty brush that goes from volumizing to lengthening, and the formula is exquisite for building up long, fluttery, dark lashes that have a kind of dramatic false lash effect that stays in place all day. Every reader, every follower that has tried this, per my suggestion, has told me how much they love it. They might already be on their second tube at this point. They use it so much. I know that I am. So if you've been contemplating this one, I know it's back in stock in most places where it's sold out, so give it a try. Let me know what you think, please. The other mascara that's new to my routine is the Serge Lewton's mascara, which is a cult classic. I've read so many good things about it, and I've had readers ask me, like, are you gonna try this? What do you think? I'm so excited to tell you that it's living up to expectations that I may have had. It has this little comb brush, which lets you really get into the lash line, but what's most incredible to me is the formula. The formula is like nothing I've ever tried before. It's thin and it's weightless, but it builds lashes that look just like your lashes have been extra blessed that day. It's not dramatic like a false lash effect, but it looks more akin to lash extensions. You know how lashes extensions are like spindly and fluttery, but still thin like lashes. That's what this does for me. And because it's waterproof, and it is very waterproof, your lashes just feel like, wow, I've just had an upgrade to my natural lashes until I choose to take this off. So I am really impressed with this formula, and now I understand why there's been so much buzz about it for so many years. It's well worth the investment. Good grief, it's getting dark in here. We're just gonna finish this up because all we have is lips left. Okay, oh, and brows. So for brows, I'm wearing the Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel in Chestnut. Now, I received this as a press sample well over 2 years ago now, and since then I've bought 2 or 3 more of them. That's how much I love this. So I feel like with all the brow gels I've tried, there are many that I love, but this one tops them all. It's the one that I just reach for constantly. It builds brows, it adds depth, definition, color, fullness, doesn't budge, doesn't move, doesn't flake. And I can get my whole brow done each side in like 3 or 4 seconds in the morning. So it's fantastic for that. And I'm probably on the cusp of needing to order another chestnut soon enough. My mom uses this formula as well and has the exact same sentiments that I do. For a little extra luminosity, I am smitten with the Decorte Dip and Glow, which is newer to me. I started working with this towards the end of February, and it's now been a major player in my makeup bag. It has a very lightweight gossamer finish. Now this is a heavy swatch, but when I put it onto my hand, you can see it just dissipates to nothingness, while still having this masterful glow. What I like about it is that it highlights the skin without depositing any form of color. There's no shift from champagne to blue to pink, nothing. It's just glow. And that's what I like when I'm already wearing other colors on my face. So I typically will just go as a last step. I can put it here, maybe a little bit right in here, a touch right here, and that's all I need. A little goes a long way. I've also been told it works really beautifully under foundation, but I haven't tried that yet. To be determined soon enough. And for lips, I exercised great restraint to only decide to show you 2 lip colors. The first is the Tom Ford Ultra Shine Lip Color in Lavish. And that's all I have on my lips right now. The Ultra Shine formula, really hydrating, of course, as the moniker would imply, very shiny. But in my experience, most of the Ultra Shine shades are pretty sheer. Lavish defies that trend. It is the anomaly in the lineup as far as I'm concerned. It is a lovely peachy coral, makes your lips look full and juicy. Definitely has some opacity, but also of course a shine. It's got the feeling of a balm with the performance of a lip color. So if you're looking for a peachy upgrade to your lip wardrobe, Lavish is the way to go. And then the other shade that it's been just on heavy repeat for me is the Ysl Fido Lip Twist Matte in the shade Ballet, which looks like this. I think it's swatching darker in here than it is on the lips, but I will link to my outdoor swatches of it in the details box. So all the matte Sisley lip twists are great. The formula is just so flexible, comfortable, hydrating, lovely, but they're all pretty dark. And so I was waiting for a shade like Ballet to come into existence, and it was launched last month. Dreams have come true. It is a very flattering peachy pink nude, and it's got enough depth, I think, to look great on a spectrum of skin tones. It's not going to wash you out. It will make your lips look full and defined, and it does stay in place for hours on end. And so concludes this evening beauty chat. I have a bean and cheese burrito, no sauce, extra cheese waiting for me that I'm just about to go eat for dinner. But I wanted to get this done first. What are you having for dinner? Or lunch or breakfast? Whenever you watch this video, also let me know in the comment section, because I'd love to know. I'm always curious about what people are eating for meals. I feel like it gives me inspiration. At any rate, I hope the casual nature of this video was inspiring and entertaining for you. I hope you learned something new or found something fascinating in the product lineup that I've shared. And please let me know your thoughts on all, as well as questions, in the comment box below. Also, as I continue to plan content out, let me know of any specific video requests that you may have, and I will add them to my list. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, or whatever time of day it is for you as you view this. And as always, don't forget to visit me at Beauty Professor, which can be found at beautyprofessor.net. Take care.